Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Grease Garage where we're back at the dyno.
I don't know what you're talking about. We were never here.
But Ben, we were literally here like 6 months ago.
No, I don't know what you're on about. We've never been here and we've just met Reese for the first time today.
Well, what's this then? What's this 52 horsepower?
That must have been a Corolla or something. I don't know. It's not my car.
No, Ben, this was your car. It made no power. No power. No power.
I thought that was a nightmare.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Now, for you guys that actually did watch the last episode, Reese here did an awesome job and he actually called what the problem was. So the wiring to the ignition coils was a dud.
Yep, wasn't done correct.
Yep,
Well, correct, not correct. You know.
Not correct. Okay, it was my fault, okay? I stuffed up. Okay, so we figured that out, we fixed that up. We've changed the trigger wheel on the engine as well. It's now a 36 minus 2 teeth, and it's also one on the cam. So it should go well. Do you feel confident?
Yeah, I feel very confident. It was also the main earth. I remember watching you guys' video, the main earth.
Yeah, that was Ben, wasn't it?
That was Ben.
Yeah,
that was Ben.
Ben. Also, it's now an E85.
Yes, much better. Smells better for
It
us.
smells so much better. So, what, are we just going to warm it up first, or?
Yeah, we'll warm it up first, get it rolling, get the cruising for the pits sorted, and then we can get into it and do some big power runs.
All right, so let's get that going.
Sounds good.
See if it starts better now. All right, well, that's not too bad. Yes, it starts, and as I mentioned, we are now on E85. To get this started, I just added 30% more fuel across the whole map because E85 has a lower energy content. Therefore, ethanol contains less chemical energy per volume than standard petrol. So if that is the case, then why do we use it? There are two main reasons. One is, it is a higher octane fuel. This means it's less likely to create engine knock, allowing us to add more timing into the engine to make more power. 2. Ethanol's cooling effect. Ethanol absorbs roughly twice as much heat as petrol when it turns into vapor. This keeps the air density significantly higher as it enters the cylinders. While denser air fuel charge helps make more power, the cooling effect also prevents pre-ignition. There is also an extra benefit to running E85 on a turbocharged engine. Because you are burning 30% more fuel by weight, E85 generates significantly denser exhaust gases with a higher mass and kinetic energy. This drives the turbine wheel harder, resulting in reduced lag and makes more boost earlier in the rev range. Smoking the tyres pretty hard. Yeah, you're smoking the tyres pretty hard, but you were backed off it anyway, didn't you?
That's spitting.
Well, that's smoke.
Sure they're not rubbing on something? That should be spitting.
Nah, smell the tyre smoke. You smell it?
You have to smell it, but it should be spitting. That was so low.
Yeah. Hello. Don't move it. How hot are the tyres? Sticky. Yeah, they'll smoke it. But you just changed the bed speed, didn't you?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, it might be all right now, man. It was preloaded up before. Hey, we'll show 400 newtons of torque.
Yeah.
So as you just heard, I thought it might have been the dyno roller speed being a little bit too low for the car and the car having enough torque to actually break traction on the dyno. But then we remembered Ben has welded on some new guards, quickly checked that and realised that the tyres were rubbing on that. The solution was getting Grandma's couch, pulling the wood off and slapping that on top of the bump stops and then strapping it up. Problem solved. Now it's up to Ben to check your tranny.
Check the tranny, not my tranny.
Terrible. Well, fucking forget about this right now. How's it looking?
Bone f***ing dry, bro.
What?
Bone dry, I reckon.
Which is concerning, but after topping up and checking everything is tight, it's time to get into some steady state tuning. Now, steady state tuning on a dyno is basically holding the engine at a fixed RPM and load so you can accurately tune a specific area of the fuel and ignition map before moving on to the next point. This mainline dyno uses a single eddy brake system to give resistance to the rear tyres via the dyno rollers. Depending on the brand of dyno, we can get the dyno to hold the vehicle at an engine RPM regardless of the load on the engine, which makes steady state tuning much faster, as all you have to do is choose a cell, tune the cell to get you required air fuel ratio and MPT ignition timing, add some throttle, which will then add load to the engine, moving you on to the next cell, and you just continue from there. Now there is a limit to how far you can take steady state tuning. Here is a list of reasons for this particular dyno. But all this means is, once we're done, we can then start doing some power runs.
That's only 8 psi. I don't know him.
Well, yeah.
So the 12?
Look how linear that line is, bro. That's actually like a supercharger.
Yeah.
How linear that is.
It's like supercharger.
Well, that'd be great for skids. Because you're not gonna be
So,
like, you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, what?
Like-
It's gonna be controllable. Yeah, that's cool.
That's so smooth.
Yeah.
Hey, you know you're getting these tyres off outside after.
Hang on. We'll put 17 in it first, then we'll see what happens, alright?
The point of today is to get that bucket mat sorted. If the mat's good, then I can swap a motor.
Ice.
Ice?
Yes, they're like 4 bags. Well, as you can see from that power display in the background, we are starting to lose power from heat soak. We are seeing temperatures between 81 to 94 degrees Celsius, or over 200 degrees Fahrenheit for our friends overseas. Not something you want to see on the dyno, but in the real world of burnout cars, these cars normally run on the pad between 60 to 90 seconds with a max of 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the comp. Not on the dyno for the last 2 hours, getting its guts revved out. So adding some ice is a way of us trying to fight back against the heat soak and try to level the playing field.
You'll do it, baby. Bring that 300.
3 litre then, 3 litre.
Yeah, 100 horsepower per litre.
You want that 290 back, don't you, Ben?
That's the problem. He's starting to tease me.
What?
11 horsepower off 300.
Let's have a look. So, he's made pretty much 290 horsepower. He's making the power pretty much all the way to rev line. Boosts were about, I would say, 11 psi. Like, it's really, and look how linear this line is. Obviously, wastegate is on the intake. Air fuel ratios are very good. He's still cleaning them up a little bit. But, man, it's making some good power. I'm really happy so far. Do we push it and put some more boost in? I think we do. I think we boosted it more. Let's go.
Come on!
Nicely done. It's the ice. It's not race, it's the ice. Yeah. Hey, what do you reckon, Ben? Just like 300 horsepower.
Oh man, that was a fucking mission.
300, bro!
That's such a mission, man. Wow.
Well done.
And it's happy. It's happy.
Yes,
Like
it's pretty
all
happy.
those
This engine's done how many thousand?
327,000.
327,000 this engine's done. Let's just pop that off.
It's only just broken in.
And this is like the one off the cut. This thing's like 15 years old, this fucking...
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm
No,
checking.
Ben, we've made 300. That's all you wanted.
Who said we were only going to make 300?
I'd like to see 280. I think 280 would be happy with today.
Ben, this is 7 more PSI, bro.
Yeah. Well, isn't it better to over-engineer something than let it fail?
It's gonna fucking explode, bro.
We told you, didn't
Bro,
we?
literally,
We said moon tune.
it's gonna be like the 4th of July in this dude's shed.
Yeah.
I reckon it might only make like £2 more, to be honest.
Oh, there's a prediction.
See, we're just.
So it's fine, it's fine.
We're in building safeties. We're all good.
So, okay, realistically, you've already made what you thought. I said 18 PSI would make 360. That was my prediction 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're shooting 18 down then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are these motors good for?
I don't, 10 PSI? 10 PSI.
About 10
I don't condone this. This is no.
Wait, so they're good for about 10 and we'll put more in?
No.
Yes.
They will, depending on the ramp.
It's linear though.
No, it's linear.
Yeah,
So
it's linear.
it'll take about 12 to 14.
Yeah. At the
I
head,
think with the
down low.
E85.
E85 is the game changer.
The head
yeah.
studs will hold to about 450. So that's so really I
When
think
you're saying the motor will hold 10 pounds, you're talking about it getting hit at like 4,000
The
RPM.
pistons usually snap because of heat in the cylinder. Obviously, we're using E85.
Yeah.
That's taking that factor off. These do have very thin rods,
but they're short, they're stumpies.
Yeah,
but it's a short stroke.
Super short stroke.
I mean, no one's pushed one
It's
this.
not a massive torque.
No one's
though,
pushed
so-
one. We're the first to do this stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
But the torque isn't huge, so that would be...
yeah, I reckon that's huge. I reckon that's awesome.
And the auto is probably helping it too.
That torque hit is more just so like... just
No, it's
raw
not-
motor,
it's not
that's
up.
Oh yeah, hit. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. I
it's-
thought you said torque
No,
overall.
No, the torque hit is just...
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Dear future Ben, what's about to happen? You're a dickhead.
I said to him,
Don't
don't
do
run
this.
the spring. Yeah, don't do this.
But present Ben is very happy. So let's just go like Neil Armstrong to the moon
Send it.
and send it.
I mean,
know? We're explorers.
That's it. First to do this, it's already broke. Like, I don't think there's been a 3 litre that's made 300 horsepower.
Pray to the China boys. Pray to the scrapyard. The Magna parts.
Hey, they said this wouldn't work. They said this wouldn't work. Guess what? It worked.
It's working.
But it's probably not going to work now.
So it's working. It might not be working after this.
Alright.
But very happy with my.
They're warm, bro. They're warm.
They are warm. We'll just
Fingers crossed for us, alright?
good luck, car. I almost don't want to look. I almost don't want to look.
Yeah, that's why do you think got so many cameras on it? Holy crap!
Oh my god! Is it? Is it?
Happy?
I'm happy.
Keep pumping.
13 pounds, 14 pounds, I think.
Yeah, roughly about that.
Yeah. And that went out to 7.2.
7:30, yeah.
Okay. If it doesn't creep past that, I'm okay with it. We'll just make it happy in the fuel.
Don't you worry about it. We're just playing. Don't you worry about it. Just,
Huh?
Don't you worry about what we're doing on this table.
Okay, I'm not worrying. I'm just
What do you reckon? Nice 10%?
more fuel.
Well, last time we did 100%, it was like, yeah, it didn't go up by much. I think it went up by 4 psi. So you could maybe put 20% in it and just see if it just poke its head up a bit.
Yeah.
That's what we don't want.
No,
Yeah, it's actually
we
working.
don't want that.
Reese and Reese are in the cockpit. All the Reese are in the cockpit. What we're doing now, we just want to see if we can stamp that up a bit. So we put in a 100 unicycle up to 4 grand, and then 4,200 I think it was. 50% just to see if we can get this step up a bit. Okay. Okay, 10%, yeah. I mean, what could go wrong? I wouldn't stand there.
Also, can you put some flames in the fucking tune or what?
That's the last
On the afterburner?
Okay. Ben wants an anti-lag.
What do you reckon?
Not now. Yeah, do it.
Okay, like, run.
Yeah, do the run now.
12:30 is fucking done.
That's nice!
Holy fuck! Was that a moon tune?
Oops!
Oopsie!
Oopsie!
Oopsie! Yeah, no worries.
Fuck, how much boost
How's me rod?
put into it? I fucking woke it up. 17 psi.
Fucking shut that wastegate.
Say 15 psi.
Huh?
I'll say 15 psi.
15?
I lifted it 15.
Over, yeah. I wouldn't.
No, I mean,
I'm turning it down. I want to make sure boost control
Yeah.
is working.
we're gonna bleed it in. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
I'm happy.
Yeah, it's like,
350, 750 is like mint. I'm happy with that.
fucking hell! Wait,
20 pounds.
why is it waking up all of a sudden?
It gets to a point where it starts working, and then like 1% can be a massive difference.
Yeah, true.
So,
Ice. That cool down there. That was cool. That was fun. Yeah, cowboy.
Better. 354, there you go.
We're done. Hey, we're done.
No, no. Lift a little bit more.
What the fuck,
Now
man?
they're pushing you. It's not you pushing them, they're pushing you.
350, 750. I need a fucking bourbon. Hey. I'm about ready to walk out. I don't want to see the rest.
Benny, we're about to do the last run. You've already got 360.
Yep. I'm speechless.
It's awesome.
I was happy with, well, I think originally it said 225 for a 98 tune. So E85, I was like, 280. Happy with 280. We got to 280, then we hit 300.
100.
And I was happy there. And then my tuna no crust over here decided that he wanted to cut the crust and keep going. And 72.38, and she's done 360 horsepower, but most impressively, 780
We actually saw numbers a little bit higher than this on one of the runs, but let's quickly look over it before this last run. Air fuel ratio is looking really, really nice
happy,
there.
super happy.
Boost, even though we've put a little bit of boost control into it, it's really linear.
And I was just saying to Reese before, this is exactly what we kind of called out in episode 1. It was like, put the big turbos that are not going to be able to keep the power up, and the boost ramps almost like a supercharger. Like it's perfect.
It's really, really cool.
For a stock mode.
And power obviously mimics boost, so as you can see,
Yep.
it's a really linear power curve as well.
That number, 327,000 kilometre engine, stock.
Well, that's 110. No, it's not.
A bit more than that.
No, it's about 120 per litre.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool on a standard engine.
Yep. With a fire extinguisher, eBay
94
turbos.
degree intake temperatures, I think I
Look,
saw.
don't worry about that.
Remember, no intercooler, wastegate, fire extinguisher manifold.
Yep.
Friggin' LS2 throttle body because Ben's a Ben.
Second-hand in, coil packs and just a whole bunch of blood, sweat and tears.
And mates working in the shed.
Thank you, lads, and everyone that came down too.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of them here. You might see them in the video, but yeah.
Now, we don't know if we're going to get much more on the last run.
Oh, look.
We're not changing anything. We're just cooling the engine down just to see what it does, make sure
We might
that
be preemptive. That might have been the glory run.
This could be bang bang. So let's sit down and enjoy the last run all together.
Enjoy that, and thanks for watching.
No worries, guys. Let's see it. Come on, Reese. Let's get into it, mate. Woo! Bye-bye. Wow! So here we are. It all comes down to this, and I can't help but reflect on how we got here. Somehow, a fire extinguisher, a Triton, and a mate with an idea turned into some of the harshest lessons, some mild hearing loss, and some truly great laughter. We might have set our goals to build a tire burning machine, but what we ended up building was memories I will never forget. And regardless of what happens next, I will forever be grateful for this opportunity. Nicely done, bro.
Thanks, buddy. Woo! That's all she wrote.